video is about Dr. Jose Rizal and why he deserves to be the national hero of the Philippines. Dr. Jose Rizal Mercado E. Alonso, or simply Jose Rizal, is unquestionably the greatest hero and martyr of our nation. The day of his birth and the day of his execution are fittingly commemorated by all classes of our people throughout the length and breadth of this country, and even by Filipinos and their friends abroad. His name is a byword in every Filipino home, while his picture adorns the postage stamp and paper money of widest circulation. Who is the Filipino writer and thinker whose teachings and noble thoughts have been frequently invoked and quoted by authors and public speakers at almost all occasions?
Now we ask the question, why Rizal deserves to be the national hero of the Philippines?
Dr. Frank C. Labac, an American biographer of Rizal, spoke of the hero's courage in the following words. His consuming life purpose was the secret of his moral courage. Physical courage, it is true, was one of his inherited traits, but that high courage to die loving his murderer, which he at last achieved, that cannot be inherited. Among the foreigners who recognized Rizal as the leading Filipino of his time were Blumentritt, Napoleon M. Hill, Dr. Reinhold Rose, and Vicente Barrantes. Prof. Ferdinand Blumentritt of Czechoslovakia told Dr. Maximo Viola in May 1887 that Rizal was the greatest product of the Philippines, and that his coming to the world was like the appearance of a rare comet, whose rare brilliance appears only every other century.
Even before the outbreak of the revolution against Spain in 1896, many instances can be cited to prove that his countrymen here and abroad recognize Rizal's leadership. In the early part of 1889, he was unanimously elected by Filipino in Barcelona and Madrid as honorary president of the La Solidaridad. Some months later, in Paris, he organized and became the chief of the Indias Bravos. In January 1891, Rizal was chosen responsible or chief of the Spanish-Filipino Association. He was also the founder and moving spirit in the organization of the La Liga Filipina in Manila on July 3, 1892.
Rizal's work in liberating his countrymen from tyranny and oppression, not just anybody could do what he actually accomplished in upholding and defending the rights of the Filipino from his boyhood to the age of 35, when he was executed by the Spaniards.
Let us note further what other great men said about the pen being mightier and more powerful than the sword. Napoleon himself, who was a great conqueror and ruler, said, "There are only two powers in the world, the sword and the pen, and in the end, the former is always conquered by the latter."
Should be a source of pride and satisfaction to the Filipinos to have among their national heroes one of such excellent qualities and merit, which may be equaled but not surpassed by any other man. Whereas generally the heroes of Occidental nations are warriors and generals who serve their cause with the sword, distilling blood and tears, the hero of the Filipinos served his cause with the pen, demonstrating that the pen is as mighty as the sword to redeem a people from their political slavery. It is true that in our case, the sword of Bonifacio was after all needed to shake off the yoke of a foreign power, but the revolution prepared by Bonifacio was only the effect, the consequence of the spiritual redemption wrought by the pen of Rizal. Not only in chronological order, but also in point of importance, the previous work of Rizal seems to us superior to that of Bonifacio, because although that of Bonifacio was immediate result, that of Rizal will have more durable and permanent effects.
What is that which made Rizal miles away from Bonifacio? Simply, Rizal is also the first Filipino because he is first in the heart of the Filipinos. Nations are known by the heroes they have. If If a people have the government they deserve, they also have heroes made in their own image and likeness.
A third is that we prize virtue more than victory and sacrifice above success. For Rizal died a failure in the eyes of the world. At the mercy of an unmerciful enemy, redemption, wrote Rizal, presupposes virtue, virtue sacrifice, sacrifice love.
The greatest Malayan, the number one hero of this people, Rizal himself. His own people and the foreigners altogether contributed to make him the greatest hero and martyr of his people. No amount of adulation and canonization by both Filipinos and foreigners could convert Rizal into a great hero if he did not possess in himself what Palma calls excellent qualities and merits.